Hello and welcome to episode 2 of Join the Mayhem. While I wait for Jay to get here, I am just getting myself together for a day full of fun. Today is all about caves, good food, and roller skates. Hope you guys enjoy. Jay has made it.
Hey!
And that's Banani, because she says she's a monkey. So today we are getting ready to head out. We will see you in the car. We are on the road. We are headed towards Mammoth Cave and we look forward to it. It's going to be awesome. It's a historic cave. We'll tell you more when we get there. But anywho, we're ready. You see Banani in the back laughing. She's like, "You're doing a video." There's the driver.
For the day.
She's the chauffeur for the day. We are on our way. I don't know what else to say, but
I think it's one of the largest caves in the States.
I think you heard her right. She said it's one of the largest caves in the 50 states, but we will get to see. That's going to be awesome. We are still driving. Banani fell asleep. Jay's still driving. I don't have a mountain here, so it'll be up here where we can try to see everybody. But it's big. It's a big vehicle. We are still driving. We got about 24 minutes before we make it to our destination. Fun stuff. Anything you want to say?
I don't know. Why you put me on the spot like that?
On the spot. Dun, dun, dun.
I'm trying to focus on the road like a good driver.
I wasn't focused on the road when I was doing it.
Babe, I'm a better driver.
Well, if I wasn't focused on the road and we made it, I'm the better driver.
You think so?
Nothing to say?
I'm driving. Enjoy your Sunday.
She's driving.
You're gonna see the cave in a little bit.
She's driving. Look, she's ignoring her. She's still not used to the camera, y'all.
I'm not.
That's funny.
I'm driving a vehicle.
She's driving a vehicle. Okay, I'm gonna stop messing with her. But we're on our way. We got 22 minutes. We will make it to our destination, and we will see you when we get to the caves.
Well, I have to find a different road because that one wasn't the right one.
We're here, Banani. You happy? Yeah. Gonna have some fun? Cool.
So now I got something to say. Mayhem and Banani never been in a cave before, so this is their very first time spelunking. There you go.
We are brand new spelunkers.
I spelunked 3 times.
She spelunked 3 times. This is gonna be spelunk 4. So great. Banani! Yeah.
There's another turkey. Keep looking out the window. There you go.
Turkey.
I saw 2 turkeys.
2 turkeys.
2 turkeys. 2 wild turkeys. Turkey! We have finally made it to the visitor center. Dun dun dun. Visitor center. We finally made it. We are walking in now to get registered so that we can go on our tour. A 3-hour tour.
That was not rehearsed
That
at all.
wasn't
That
at
was
all.
just us.
That's weird. That's so weird. But it's awesome.
What do you think it's gonna be like?
I think it's going to be like an ice cave.
An ice cave will be chilly.
Are we gonna see Anna in there?
Yeah.
You think so? I bet we'll see some stalactites and stalagmites. Stalagmites, tights are always on the top and mites are on the bottom.
And now we know. And knowing is half the battle.
It is.
G.I. Joe.
Okay. World's longest cave. Welcome to Mammoth Cave National Park with over 400 miles of surveyed passages. Mammoth Cave landscape shelters a long, complex underground labyrinth. The mysteries of this amazing natural laboratory have inspired and sustained human discovery for thousands of years.
Got anything to say, Banani?
You say something? I have nothing.
Got nothing to say.
What's my attention? The video? That's what it is.
This is pretty cool. Hidden wonder. So apparently water flows uphill. Check this out. So it's saying that water flows uphill from the sinkhole plain to the Green River. And it says the lowest level of the caves lies 300 feet beneath the visitor center and 200 feet lower than the sinkhole plain. Underground streams flow through the deepest level and carry water to the river. That is pretty cool. That's awesome. Yeah, we are waiting.
Texting my kids.
She's texting her kids.
I gotta boss them around.
And we are waiting. We are a few minutes away from getting on the bus to start the tour. Got any words, Banani?
Just say something. Put your feet up.
She has nothing to say,
Nothing
just
to
to
say.
smile. But we will see you at the cave.
Just to give you a description of your tour before we head into the cave, just so you can make an accurate and empowered choice that this is the tour for you.
I just got hit because I told Jay that she was slow and I got hit.
Texting my kids.
She was texting her kids. Let's go. We are on our way. As you can see, there's a long line of us. We started on our 3-hour tour. It's actually 2 hours, but I'm excited. We are walking down into a hole. 360. It is absolutely chilly down here, but it is so cool. We're in a real cave.
Can't believe it.
You can't believe it. She's back there having a fit. Oh, watch my feet.
That means
I got that on video, me tripping. It's a bat, little bitty bat.
Walk into the rotunda, you saw a passage to our right. That's where another river cave is. Well, the water table has dropped. So the Green River is what all the water was flowing to. Now the Green River, over the course of the last millions of years, have cut steeper into its valley. So you'll see large ridges on either side of that river. And water is much like myself. It loves the path of least resistance. So it's not going to be flowing uphill necessarily. It's found that it's easier, I see your ranger, to access the river by flowing through the limestone ridges. And so as the river lowers, the underground river is lowered too.
So big downpour or rain, you don't have anything to worry about flooding.
Not in this section. So we're pretty high up. The underground rivers are about 200 feet below us. Now at the deepest point in our tour, if we had a 50-foot flood, that would be totally to the ceiling. That's a place called River Hall, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. At this point, this section of the cave hasn't seen water in a long time. We would have to get about a 200-foot flood, and if that happened, we'd have a lot bigger problem.
You love it? You want to tell that to the camera? Tell the camera.
I love it.
You love it.
No, that's very cool.
But maybe with this recent rain event, they're I haven't seen water since it first began in 1816. Your guy probably wouldn't look too much different than myself. A young white man getting paid a wage holding a grease lantern. Might have a mustache, shouldn't but that wasn't going to be the case forever. In 1838, after tours have been running for about 30 years, a man by the name of Franklin Gordon purchased your cave for the grand total of $5,000. Yeah, not too shabby. And with him, he brought a young enslaved individual named Stephen Bishop. Now, Stephen Bishop came here when he was likely 17 or 18 years old. However, the society that he was born into did not see that as information that was important enough to keep. So that will always be a mystery to us. However, Stephen Bishop's life would not all be mysterious. We knew many of the things he did. We know that first year he came here, the day started off pretty normal, taking care of things on the surface. Within the very first year of arriving at Mammoth Cave, the call of Dave reached Stephen's ears. He began guiding forward. But there was something different about Stephen Bishop. Now, the other tour guides, they were all well and good, but they mostly stuck to these nice big dry passage, avoiding the nasty crawls and the totally unknown. That would not be the fate of Stephen Bishop. He saw these mysterious passageways and was not deterred, but intrigued. He kept pushing and pushing until eventually, in that first year, he made probably the most famous voyage in Mammoth Cave history. See, those early tours, they would take you on the exact same trails that we're on today, eventually bringing you to this large boulder present behind you, where you would work your way to the lower levels. Now, eventually, you'd reach your turnaround point, a place that they named the bottomless pit. At the bottomless pit, your tour guide would light some paper on fire, throw it over the edge, and every single time before the bottom was illuminated, that paper would be reduced to nothing but ashes. They'd throw rocks over the side. No ear ever heard a thud. So the people that worked here, they didn't know if that pit was 100 feet deep, 1,000 feet deep, or maybe, just maybe, it touched the very center of the earth. However, that did not matter to Stephen Bishop, because he wasn't going to the bottom of that pit. He was going to cross it. So he looked around the cave to gather his wits and his resources. He found the tool that he needed, an old rickety wooden ladder, about 15 feet long. He dragged this ladder through the cave and eventually reached the edge of that abyss. He flung the far rung on a rock ledge across the pit and nestled the 2 feet in between his own. And at that point, he put a lantern in between his feet and hand over fist made Mammoth Cave history, finding passageways that no one could have ever dreamed of, opening up a new era of exploration, locating underground rivers teeming with strange and unusual life, and finding the finale of our tour, what he called his greatest discovery, Mammoth Cave. And at that point, Stephen started gaining a reputation. The people who came here to Mammoth Cave were much like yourselves today, the rich and the wealthy of the world. See, it was hard to get here. This was a time before planes, trains, or automobiles, so you couldn't do a weekend trip. No, you were going to come here a month on horseback, stay a month at the hotel, and leave on a carriage a month later. So the people coming were doctors, lawyers, scientists, royalty, abolitionists, and slave owners alike. And as they came here and as they saw the feats of Stephen Bishop, they spread word, and he became as famous as Mammoth Cave, becoming a celebrity in his lifetime. But folks, his daring feats were not without risk. You felt that blast of cold air as we entered the cave. We'll see some dropping water in just a moment. And all the while he climbed that ladder, he knew very well that it could go out. But all the while, he braved those fears. Because I can only imagine that when he was far away from the societies of the surface, when he was in the cave all by himself, exploring these passages with nothing but a lantern like this, when the only confines were the limestone walls around him, I can only imagine that there was some sense of freedom that he rarely received on the outside world.
I don't know, we might.
The ceiling gets a little low, that's all. Apple bottom juice with fun.
Ready, Mom? Like a duck.
Low.
Ducking, duck, duck.
I don't have to duck.
I know you don't have to duck, little mini me.
When you're 6, you don't got to duck, do ya?
No, because that means you're tiny.
You are tiny. Short and sweet and hard to beat. That's my grandma's saying. Okay, it ain't too bad. 5'3" comes in handy now, don't it?
Hey, I'm 5'2" and loving it right now.
I'm gonna take a picture of you.
Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Doing too much, I apologize.
Mayhem's over there bumping into people in our
We're going to a lower plateau of the cave. Stop making fun of me, Jay.
I'm not making low.
Can you say low, low?
We didn't wear no boots with the fur though.
Yeah. Deeper and deeper. I can see myself now. Deeper and deeper. So much stuff to see. Can't get it all on the video, but so much stuff to see. So cool. Yep. We are now at the bottomless hole. The bottomless hole. That's
Oh my gosh, that one was so light.
Oh, there's a light on the bottom of the hole. You want to look at the hole? Ooh, that is pretty deep.
that's very deep, and I'm getting dripped. Going down, down, down. Low. Uh-oh, bottomless
pit.
That ain't it.
Wrong. Bottomless pit's coming up.
That ain't it.